welcome to today's YouTube video. My name is Tickner and I help people in the fitness industry build their business online. But in today's video, I wanted to talk about the actual training side of building your fitness business, or if you're someone who wants to actually figure out a workout program that will help you stay in shape all year round, this video is going to be for you. So you can use this on your clients or you can use this in your own life as well. I'm going to be talking all about the best workout program to follow to get long-term results and to actually keep the gains that you're gonna make. So we're not gonna be talking nutrition today, we're gonna be sticking with workouts. I'm gonna be breaking down my exact workout program that I have followed for years now and the fundamental things that you should do to get those long-term results. So let's get the video rolling, but before we do that, hit that thumbs up and now we can go. So let's speak about the most efficient workout program in order to get long-term results. And while I do this, I'm going to be showing examples of what I mean on the screen, just overlaying a bit of footage to keep it interesting for you. So honestly, in order to get long-term results, you need to focus on compound exercises. So compound exercises are things that you get a lot of bang for your buck. They're where you use many joints all at once, which means you're going to be using multiple muscle groups at once. They're things such as squats, bench, overhead press, pull-ups, deadlifts. They're not the glute kickbacks on the cable machine and all the bicep curls. These are all accessory movements, and I do think they have a time and a place. And then when it comes to accessories like I'm about to show you now, they're just all accessories. They aren't the fundamental part of your workout. They are additions. So I always say focus on the compounds first and then do the accessories if you have time. But if you're time pressed, focus on the compounds. These are the things that you're going to be able to provide the most muscle stimulus to, and they're going to be the things that you're going to be able to overload easier and to get the most bang for your buck, really. But honestly, in order to get long-term results, and if you're pressed for time and if you want your workouts to be as efficient as possible, you should focus primarily on the compound lifts. So if you're a coach and you're watching this right now and you're wondering, why is my programming not getting my clients the best results possible? It's probably because you're not focusing enough on compound lifts. Compound lifts are where you're gonna get the best results. They're also a lot easier to apply progressive overload to, but I'm going to get into that in a minute. There are two factors that come into play that I have discovered make a good training program. The first one is enjoyment and the second one is efficiency. Look, if you want long-term results, which is what we're all in this for, come on, thumbs up if you're in it for long-term sustainable results. If you want that, you need to enjoy the type of training that you're doing. The same thing goes with nutrition, the same thing goes with business, the same thing goes in anything that you do. If you want to be able to do it day in, day out, you need to enjoy it. So do you enjoy the training style that you're doing? You need to ask your clients, what do you think of this exercise, of this time of day to be training, of this time that we are resting, of this style of training? If you ask your clients about their enjoyment levels, they're gonna get way better results over the long term. So every single time that you're programming for someone, you need to ask them how they like that exercise. Something that I used to do with my online clients is I would get them to rate it from 0 to 10, with 10 being their absolute favorite exercise in the world and 0 being they hate it so much that it makes them dread going to the gym that day, or it even causes them to skip that training session. So get them to rate the exercise. This will help you get your clients long-term results. Same thing with you, like if you're going to the gym and you're like, yes, this is a 10, this makes me excited for my gym session, do more of those types of things. And of course, if you hate every single type of squat and leg press and leg extension and just anything legs, then you're gonna have to suck it up a little bit and get it done. And you need to make your clients aware of this too, that they're gonna have to do that. But you can make sure that you include more of the things that you do like. For example, if your client loves to feel like they're really working, despite the fact that probably that isn't going to be the thing that's going to get them the results. The thing that gets them the results is the progressive overload. But if they love to feel the burn and they love to sweat, then you can put finishers into their workout to make them feel like they worked really hard. And this brings me on to my second E, which is efficiency. So how efficient is this workout program for getting those long-term results? So you know, if you're a fitness coach, that you need to have progressive overload in order to get long-term results. So does the program have progressive overload applied? You need progressive overload no matter what. So progressive overload is essentially overloading the muscle over time. So this can be through adding either weight, reps, or sets, or a balance of all three. So let's think of an example. Let's say you start with 3 sets of 10 of squats at 60 kg. The next week, you could either do 3 sets of 10 at 62.5 kg. Or you could do 4 sets of 10 at 60 kg, the same weight, but you just change the number of sets. Or you could do 3 sets of 11 at 60 kg. So these are 3 different ways that you can guarantee progressive overload. So in order to get progressive overload, the scale needs to go like this. Over time, you need to be up and to the right. That is how you get long-term results. So fitness coaches out there, please make sure that when you're programming for your clients, it's something that they enjoy, and it's also something that does have progressive overload applied. Because look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be upfront and honest. I am just sick of seeing all these booty building stupid workouts on social media that are literally just being posted so people can show their ass. They're not workouts that are actually gonna get results. They're just not. Like, you can't apply progressive overload to a single leg donkey kickback unless you're gonna keep doing like 1 billion reps, which isn't even gonna be doing any muscle damage. Like, it's just does anyone else feel this? Like, you're just sick of seeing this rubbish because it's just to get likes. It is literally just to get likes. Because posting a video of you squatting for 10 reps one week and then 11 reps the next week at the same weight isn't very interesting, okay? I get that, but like, just doing stuff for Instagram is pointless. Anyway, I went and met up with Bret Contrearas to get his insight on the most efficient way to get long-term results and the best way to get long-term results. This is what went down. It was really, really fun. He's amazing, cool guy. So let's go speak to Bret. Game plan for right now is to go meet up with a guy called Bret Contrearas. Okay, so we got the man Bret Contrearas with us here today, and so he's been in the industry for a long time. How many people would you say overall you've actually trained to get long-term results by now?
Somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000, I would say.
Okay, that's a lot of people, and that's just in person, right? Not even including the thousands of people who you've helped online. So I want you to share with the viewers right now your #1 tip for long-term success when it comes to your training.
So there's this been a popular, like a surgeons in the term flexible dieting, you know, or IFYM. Well, you have to think there's flexible dieting, there's also flexible training. So a lot of people have their plan that they write out for themselves and then they don't stray from it. They're very rigid, and you can't do that if you want. Maybe your first few years you might be okay with that, but after you've gotten strong, you really need to adapt your training based on how you feel that day. So for example, let's say I'm supposed to do squats or deadlifts on a particular day, and my back or my knees aren't feeling good, then you either have to go lighter, do a higher reps, pick another exercise, because if you just push through it, those are the times where you injure yourself. And if I look back at every major injury I've had, it's always that my body was trying to tell me something and I was too stubborn to listen to it. It took me like 20 years to really listen to my body. So if any of you watching this can learn how to do that in 3 or 5 years, then you're way ahead of me.
Amazing. And so how would you say coaches can actually implement this with their clients? Because I feel like it's really easy as a coach just to dish out a program, but how can you make sure that your clients are reporting back to you efficiently?
Well, when you train people in person, it's very easily, because
a lot of my peeps are like online coaches.
Right. When in person, it's easy. You see that they're not doing well, and like their warm-ups are looking really hard, so you adapt right then. But when it's online, the only way to do it is to have a video you make for your clients or some educational component that says if something doesn't feel right, ditch that. Find a substitution, do something different.
You can give them the substitutions, I guess. Like,
you can give them the substitutions, but it's more like just letting them know. Because sometimes people will say, well, why didn't you switch to this? And they're like, well, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I was able to do that. And I always say to my online clients, like, never do something that doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, swap it out or just omit it altogether, and you live to train another week. And that's the name of it. I always tell my clients, I can get your glutes better, but only if you're injury-free, only if you're feeling good. Because pain inhibits muscle activation. If you are injured or feeling discomfort, your glutes are not going to grow maximally.
Amazing. That was awesome. Thanks for that. So here's how my typical workout looks. I'll normally do 2 or 3 compound lifts at the beginning of my workout for either 3 or 4 sets per exercise, and then after that, depending on what I've just done at the beginning, I'll either do 2 to 4 accessory lifts. So it's nothing crazy, it's nothing intense. I just just need to make sure every time I'm going into the gym, I'm either adding some sets, some weight, or some reps. And obviously not every week you're gonna be progressing. Some weeks you're gonna stay the same, but basically over time, you need to be getting that progression in, that upwards and to the right curve. No, that is a waste of time. Focus on your compound list. The exercises which use a barbell are probably going to give you the most bang for your buck. So I hope that's been really helpful for you, and this is something that you please need to make sure that you're doing with your clients. I recommend also like the amount of times you train per week doesn't need to, like, you can add another training session as you progress as well. So when I first started actually following a progressive training program, despite the fact that I'd already been training for 3 years, I made so many strength gains, hypertrophy gains and all that, even though I was only training 3 or 4 days a week. Yeah, and I was dieting at the same time. So it just goes to show that progressive overload and actually making sure that you manage your fatigue is so critical. So if you're someone who is a fitness coach and you're looking to grow your fitness business, I'm running this free 5-day challenge. I've left it linked below. You should definitely sign up. It's going to be starting on the 22nd of October. So if you're watching this after the 22nd of October, I've left below, I've edited the link and I've changed it to a different freebie that I've got for you, because I own a business called Online Fitness Business School, where I help fitness coaches build and scale an online fitness coaching business. And you know, you can, I just think it's so important that obviously, like, I teach the business side of things, but I also teach the programming side of things in that course. This challenge is going to teach you some business side of things, and it's going to be amazing for you. So definitely make sure to check that out. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful for you. If you like more of this, just let me know. It's different to what I've been posting recently, so it'd be cool to see what you think. So anyway, have a great day, everybody. See you in the next one.